weird to not be able to see my own face. It's odd. But anyway, on a fun note, happy Pride. On a second fun note, it's almost Trigger Word Tuesday, and I keep doing that. I will say and I don't know the fuck why. Anyway, whatever. I just noticed that I do it, like when I'm doing editing and things like that, I'll hear myself go and I'm like, why am I going and? Anyway, I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, and I have been not feeling well still. Yay. It's have to do with the smoke. I think I also got sick. You probably hear it in my voice. My nose is just like, it is a clogged nose to the point where when I'm blowing my nose, like, this may be a little bit gross, a little bit TMI, but like, who gives a shit? I am very open on here, probably to a fault. But like when I'm blowing my nose, there's a point in which stuff just isn't coming out, and it's still clogged. Like, oh my god. Anyway, so it's been fun. Yay. But Pride Month is still an event on this channel. I went to my first ever Pride event last night, Saturday night, which I'm very excited having gone to. It was just like, it was a little like block party thing. There was some drag performers and things like that. There was food, but I didn't get any there because my family and I had eaten beforehand. But it was also my grandma's first ever drag show. And I think my mom's too, now that I think about it. My grandma, well, I mean, like, technically it's my grandma's first live drag show. She loves Drag Race. I've gotten her obsessed with it. So, that's really sweet. And I know I said I was gonna do my first ever Pride event last year, but guess what I failed to go to last year because of nervousness? A Pride event. This year, I'm going to too many. There is one on the 14th. There's more I know coming up that I will be going to. It's going to be a very busy June. I'm going to be very tired. Yeah, I'm also probably going to be spending way too much money, but whatever. Life is good. The reason why you are seeing me freshly post-shower without glasses is because I thought you and I could do just a little bit of care for ourselves. Some would call it self-care. Actually, this is dusty. It is. Just, I have some blankets for washing anyway, so it's a little bit more dust. So I've got these, they're from the brand Orgina, which I believe is Korean. Actually, it might not be. Oh yeah, it is Korean. Okay, good. But these double shot coffee hydrogel eye patches. I'm really having a tough time seeing. Like, if I bring it close like this, I can see it, but like the fine print is a little bit too small. So I am going all out. I don't typically do all of this. At night, I really like the smell of these. Like, they do have kind of a coffee-ish smell, but there's eyes, I don't think I am. I've used up a lot of these, and I've put them practically in the same spot every single time. And of course, like, my eyes haven't fallen out yet, so clearly I'm doing something right. This one is so impossible to grab onto, okay. But yes, I don't typically do like all out nightly routine type stuff. Generally, there we go. Generally, the boy brushes his teeth, washes his face, and then puts on some type of moisturizer. But every now and again, I do like to go all out because it feels nice to do that. And I thought that we could do it together. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of these as well. But because we don't waste in this house, and this is also just imaginary, we're doing it in pretend. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to just separate it here. And then have said, like, future me is involved with the queer community. It's probably some arts thing. But no, it's fucking badminton. It's sports. I don't know. But this is your sign to try something weird, something out of character, something odd, something out of the norm, because it's working here. And if you're not there yet, I've got you. I wasn't there yet, but I think sometimes as queer people, it is easy to feel the hopelessness. I certainly used to. Well, I still do. That's a lie if I say that it's in the past. But truthfully, and this is going to be the cheesiest thing I say all month, it gets better. It really is nice. So I hope that you're keeping yourself well. I hope that you're keeping yourself connected. I hope that if you're in a new area lately of life, or actually physically, that you get out there and that you find something that speaks to you, and that you find something that speaks to you, and you find something that speaks to you, because it is well worth it. And you can take advice from me. I've got the cool eye patches, and I gave you 2 of my imaginary eye patches, which are in very short supply, so count yourself grateful. Or count yourself lucky, I guess I should say. Again, I can't smile. Oh my god, it's so weird. How are they doing? Well, they're looking pretty good. How do they feel? Can you feel them kind of drying? Out? I always know that's kind of the weirdest part of them for me, is that they start feeling a little tight. I'm probably not going to keep them on for the full 10 minutes, but what time are we at? 15:45 or so. So that's about 7 minutes with these on. Actually, does it say? Let's check. No, it's all in Korean. Yay. But that is okay. We're doing the full night routine, so if I take them off a little bit early, I don't think anybody's going to be mad. But like I said, I don't typically do all of this, but since you're over, I'm pulling out all of the stops. This is just the first one. Well, I mean, we've already brushed our teeth, and I've already cleansed my face, so technically this is step 3, I guess. But for the cleanser, I only cleanse at night, and usually I use something from the Body Shop. But actually, now that I think about it, it also has coffee extract in it, which is kind of weird. But today I used a free gift, one from Sephora, from a brand called Youth to the People. And it's like a superfood kale, whatever cleanser. Again, I find it difficult to subscribe to like the whole like superfood thing and all that. But it makes my skin feel quite smooth, kind of matte almost, which I think is kind of interesting. This is going to be the final 30 seconds of us having the eye patches on, and we're going to see how bright our eyes look. We're going to see how bright our eyes look. And once we do first since I put mine on first. Let's see the grand reveal. I mean, they still look a little, oh my god, hi, yeah. They still look a little bit shiny, but I'm sure that it really does even itself out after a while. I don't know what the proper terminology for it is, but I do find that they do have something of an effect like the day after. So it's not all hogwash. It's not all hogwash, but let's see. I'm gonna take yours off now as well. Alright, let's just grab on, and then whoop, there we go, and we can just toss him in the garbage. Look at your beautiful eyes, look at your wonderful skin, look at your wonderful, amazing skin. You're glowing. Literally, you didn't even need those patches to be glowing, let's be honest. We are not putting on the glasses yet though, because like I said, it is time for some moisturizer. Now this is Cold Effect Night Moisturizer by L'Oreal Paris. Age Perfect Rosy Tone Night Moisturizer. I think that this is technically for people 55 and up. But skin and skincare and self-care has no age. Age is a number, and people are trying to sell you things because they're trying to make you feel insecure. Because insecurity sells, especially in the self-care industry. I am using this because my mom got it as an experiment, but she has incredibly sensitive skin, and the cooling effect really didn't do it for her skin, so she gave it to me, and I'm almost all the way through it. I'm trying to use it up, and let's just get this out of the way, off the bat. You don't need to do any anti-aging. Wear a sunscreen. That's all she wrote. Anti-aging is a myth. Aging is beautiful. You look absolutely gorgeous. Okay? Crow's feet, smile lines. Those are not ugly. Those are not undesirable. They're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. Because guess what? I am going to have really prominent smile lines, and I'm going to have really, really prominent crow's feet, and I am going to be so proud of them. I'm going to be so proud of them. If I've been smiling a lot during the day, and I look at myself in the mirror at night, I already see the little, like there's just a little tiny crease, and I am so excited to get wrinkles there. I am so excited, because that means that I've been smiling a lot throughout my life. So let's get that out of the way. Let's get that out of the way, that you are gorgeous, no matter what number is attached to you because of the year that you were born. Some might call that age. I think you're wonderful. Now, since we did the little eye patches, with me going first, I'm going to do the moisturizer with me going first again. Just like that. Need to make sure with my headphones on I don't often get like over here. I will say I do like the way that this stuff goes on. It is just, and when I say just, it really depends on the night, but sometimes it feels too heavy, and ever so slightly oily, just a bit, but I think that it straddles that line just enough that I am okay with it. I don't notice the rosy tone thing. I do notice a little bit of a cooling effect, and when we're talking about a little bit, I mean like she is hardly in the building, unless I'm like slathering this shit on, which I will not do because I hate heavy creams on my face. Here is some for your cheeks, 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 down your jawline, your chin, your cupid's bow, like between your nose and your lips, and then of course for your nose, your amazing, gorgeous, wonderful nose, and then of course your forehead, and there I go doing the and thing again, and my forehead, it is a little bit weird doing this without a mirror. And technically I do have a mirror, but usually I'm way closer to that mirror. So we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants just a little bit. And that is the night moisturizer. Sorry everybody. Just a little bit of a runny nose issue. Just a little bit of a runny nose issue. Alright. That is moisturizer. Done. And you know what? Let's get that cooling effect really going. If you don't put on moisturizer and then go at it with a hand fan, are you really an ASMR fan? I'm joking. I do that because, like, I don't get tingles from ASMR, but what I do get tingles from is getting my face a little bit wet, putting a little bit of moisturizer on my face, and then doing this. It's just really, like, I don't know, something about wind hitting my face. It happens when I'm outside in a breeze, especially, weirdly enough, in the morning. I don't know, like, call me weird. I am very weird, but it's just perfect. Now, I thought that I would put you onto something. This is a facial spray made by a Canadian company. I really don't know if it is easy to see. There we go. Rocky Mountain Soap Company Calming Toner Lotion Tonique Apaisante, made with calming lavender, anti-inflammatory arnica, and free radical fighting willow herb. Now this stuff is supposed to sort of calm down redness. Does it do that? I don't get a ton of mileage out of it, I'll be honest. But I don't get a ton of mileage out of a lot of soothing products that are supposed to cut down on redness, which leads me to believe that this redness is maybe a larger issue. But what I do love about this is I will shake this up. I'll shake it up just like this. City, let me tell you. Is it Tingle City? I love it. My friend gave me, my best friend, again, who is kind of my unique skincare dealer. She gave me a Mario Badescu lavender facial spray. I have not heard good things about Mario Badescu, if I'm being honest. But it doesn't hurt my face, it seems, so I just go psst, 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 on my face. And then, of course, and go. And let me tell you, it's heaven, it's heaven, it's heaven. It's amazing. I would highly recommend getting something like this, even for cheap, and just doing that, because it is incredibly relaxing. If I'm being honest, I've even done it with my water spray bottles. It's such an addicting feeling, just going, psst, and then fanning my face, fanning my face, fanning my face, fanning my face. I'll fan your face a little bit while I go, psst, 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 with the facial spray on your face, and it's a calming lavender scent. It's a calming lavender scent, so you must be feeling kind of sleepy by now. Hey, I hope you are, with this wonderful fuzzy white noise in the background and some of my liquid sounds, because I'm going to give you a couple more sprays, okay? Psst, 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 and then some fanning. Feel the breeze pass by your face. Feel the breeze pass by your face. Give you a couple more. Psst, 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 psst. And then I'll just fan your face. While I fan my face as well. That's the benefit of us doing our nighttime skincare together. We both get the benefit. Psst, 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 psst. And then one more time, let's fan our face. Okay. We're gonna do one more tiny little thing for the eyes, one more tiny little thing for the eyes, and then I can finally put my glasses on. So it'll just be this little clinique all about eyes. All about eyes. Little cream. I have worn some eyeshadow lately, and I really do find that eyeshadow has a habit of drying out my top lid. So I just take like the tiniest, you can see the tiniest little tab, and then I just kind of swipe it right on my eyelid, and then upward, upward as well, upward, upward, upward as well, with this little tiny eye cream, with this little tiny bit of eye cream. And usually that helps, Just got a little bit more so that I can put it on you. Just got a little bit more so that I can put it on you. Balm. I like 75% swear by this product. Sometimes I feel as though it dries me out ever so slightly, but it's a very good product. It feels nice without being heavy, and I hate heavy, I hate sticky, especially on my lips. My lips are a big sensory zone for me, and I don't like them being wet, I don't like them being dry, and I don't like them having sticky lip balm on them. I don't like them having flavor on them, or something that I feel is shiny. I'm very particular about textures on my lips, which is, I don't know if that's a thing, but this stuff is about as heavy and as sticky as I will go. But it's not a chapstick, which chapstick just hasn't been really doing it for me lately. It's been drying on my lips a lot more, so thank God for this product, or else my lips would be in the lurch. But let's just put some on you. Let's just put some on you. Let's just dab some on your upper lip. Let's just dab some on your upper lip, and then spread it out, 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 spread it out. It's a really simple applicator, but it really works well. Let's just dab some on your lower lip. Let's just dab some on your lower lip, and then spread it out, 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 spread it out. Yes, let's go. Let's spread it out. This way, that way, and then around, up top, up top, up top, up top, up top. And that is a face completed. That is a face completed. I always like to do that when I've put on lip balm, because I can't stand feeling like there is stuff there. I'm just going to take some of the runny nose away as well. And that, my people, is what I do if I'm going all out on my face. At night, typically it does not include the headband, but I thought it was nice to add in. I thought it was nice to add in the moment you've all been waiting for. I can see. Now you'll also see. I got a haircut. The grand reveal at the very end. Well, close to the very end. Anytime I wear a headband, it kind of pushes all of my hair up. Then I look like Charlie D'Amelio's old boyfriend. What was his name? Hudson. Little Huddy, I think. Chase Hudson. I know it's Hudson. I think Lil Huddy was the stage name, but anyway, there we go. That looks a little bit better. But yeah, I got my hair cut. I don't know if it's a little bit too short for my liking, but I kind of like that because I've been like kind of fed up with the long hair a little bit, so it'll be nice to get to wait a while before the long hair comes back. We are mostly with my natural color, with just a little bit of, like, some of the tips are still a little bit dyed. It also looks a lot darker than it actually is. I'm excited to show you all when it's like bright out, because of course I showered, so it looks a little bit darker when it's wetter, but I think it looks really nice. Now I am going to reluctantly take these off again, because sometimes at night, I absolutely love to face brush. It just feels like I can't even describe ColourPop brush. You've seen it. It is featured in many of my videos. But it is just one of the softest things ever. Like, honestly, I think only the Rihanna, like the Fenty Kabuki brush could be considered softer, but this is just heaven. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the feel of this. It's sort of warm and stimulating. It's so odd because typically I do not like being touched or feeling like I'm being touched or anything like that, but the face brushing, it just feels really nice and familiar and soft and homey, you know. Just so that I'm not frowning at you all, I'm gonna put these back on. But we're just gonna face brush you, we're just gonna face brush you, we're just gonna face brush, face brush, face brush, face brush, face brush. Hey! Should we do a face brushing video? I feel like that's not a bad idea. It's been a while since I've done one. I'm always reluctant to do videos like personal attention or positive affirmations that I have done before, like repeating my intro videos is another good example, where it's like I always feel bad doing them again because I feel like I don't know if anybody would be kind of like, well, you've done that already. I know you're all incredibly understanding, but let me know if you would like me to do more, like same thing with like this scratching kind of triggers and things like that. Like I've done them before, but I don't know if people want to see them again or if you are just content to look at my back catalog. It really doesn't matter to me. I will do them. I always feel better when I've got something new to talk about, or like if I'm rambling, because then I can just talk to you all about how I'm feeling or how you might be feeling. These little personal attention videos are great, because I feel like I can do something new, but just like the pure sort of face brushing or pure repetition of something, I worry that that gets a little grating for people. So whoever is still watching, you can let me know. I think we might have to do a pure brushing video, though. I think that's not a bad idea because I just got another idea. Something that I desperately need to do is moisturize my arms. And you all are gonna get the gun show. Oh god. Showing off my farmer's tan. Oh, it's really prominent. I might as well moisturize myself. Not fully, obviously. But, lately, my arms have been feeling really dry, and I think it's because I'm not keeping up. So, I'm using the almond milk body yogurt from the Body Shop, and this stuff is wonderful. The almond milk and honey line, sometimes it's just almond milk, sometimes it's almond milk and honey, from the Body Shop is just absolute perfection. Everything, the smell, the feel of the products, the way they go on, the way that this stuff dries, it's just, and the way that it works is just absolutely wonderful. I highly recommend it. And I believe it is a Canadian brand. The Canadian version, I think the American version is some like MLM thing, so don't obviously support that kind of thing. But the Canadian version of the brand is great. So if you are a Canadian, I would shop the Body Shop. The Body Shop is also very socially conscious, which I really like about them. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. Hey, the Body Shop, you're one of the only brands brands that I probably would do a sponsorship with, though, because I actually believe in like what you all are trying to do. Also, I've got an asexual pride button from all of you, and the lack of recognition asexual individuals get, and it wasn't even during Pride Month last year, but the amount of recognition that we do not get as asexual individuals, I think, is something that needs to change for sure. But yeah, like I support, like, they are fully against animal cruelty. Often they have like these petitions, and when you look up the petitions, it's not just like these sort of boutique feel better about yourself kind of petitions. It's like actual sort of boots on the ground kind of stuff that they support, which I think is awesome. They work with a lot of agricultural practitioners in Africa to get their shea butter and things like that. Like, I fully just sort of, I'm indoctrinated into the body shop vision. I am going to do my knees as well. I've been doing a lot of kneeling lately, because of my plants. I realize that by making that pause, it makes it look even more suspect, but we just had the asexual conversation. Ryan, don't do that. Yet, I guess I should say. Anyway, this has gotten weirdly personal. But not many opportunities. Like, well, okay. I have not been willing to, and also not very many opportunities. We will leave it at that. That's a little dangerous. Anyway, whatever. We are all adults here. I was about to say we're all queer here, which I feel like is probably statistically more right than not. But we're also allies. I will say that as well. How do I find myself in situations like these sometimes on this channel? I swear to God. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Thank God viewership drops off when you get into the video in earnest. That is one thing I should be grateful for. Oh dear. Anyway, would you like some? Because I am happy to give you some. Yes. Alright, here. Alright. Let's just see. I'll open it back up. I can't really smell it because of my nose, but give it a smell. It smells absolutely wonderful. It's got sort of like a mildly sweet thing going on.